Hello and welcome to my April Deck of Panning project update. My name is Alex. If you're new here, welcome on in. We like panning and dark grungy makeup over on this channel, and then we occasionally do some cozy vlogs as well. So if any of those things sound like a good time, then please stick around, consider liking, commenting, or even subscribing. Now let's get on to the project. So Deck of Panning is a project developed by Emily and Max here on YouTube, and I will link her channel in the cards and down below so that if you're not familiar with the project already, then you can go and look at the details. But it's basically a panning game based around a deck of cards. Emily makes a game board every month, and each card is associated with a prompt on her game board. So the idea is you draw some cards and then you choose a makeup product to pan based on the cards that you have chosen. So this will be my April update for that. I'm going to have to start the video off with a bit of an apology. I've lost one of the products that I'm panning, which is literally like classic me. So I was panning Kitty Belly, which was a NYX Smooth Whip lipstick, and I was really enjoying using it. It was a lovely peachy pinky summery colour, and I really liked the formula of the product. It was like a satin finish. It said it was smooth matte, but it was like a satin finish. It was thicker than your everyday liquid lipstick, but it therefore didn't suck the soul out of your lips. So I was really enjoying using it, but it is gone. I'm hoping I've left it at work or in the car somewhere, but I've searched all weekend for it and I haven't been able to find it. So I'm going to roll in an extra card just to replace that one, and then if I do find it, I'll carry on and just have the extra product in, that's fine. But then if I don't find it, I'll still have the correct amount of products in for the project. I really struggled to say that, it took me many takes. So let's start with Amethyst. She's still here. She is still here. She's still going strong. So unfortunately, I didn't get any uses on this month. The reason that I've kind of held on to this is just because of how unique the shade is. And you can see here, it's just like this lovely, like ultraviolet, amazing shade, and I do also think it really suits me. It's just obviously not a very everyday shade. It's not something that I would really wear to work, so it kind of has to be saved for special occasions, but then I also don't just want to be wearing this for every special occasion that I go to, you know. I'm happy that it's in the project. It's a bit frustrating that I didn't get any uses on it this month, but that's okay because I'm only expecting a little bit of progress on this one each month. So hopefully in the next 2 months, if we can get 2 uses next month and 3 uses the month after that, we can get this guy rolled out. But I'm still okay with it just sort of trundling along slowly because I thought that was how it would be, but at least it's sort of inspiring me to reach for it when I can. It has been rolled in to be used 10 times and I've used it 5 times so far, but I didn't use it at all this month. Then we have Kitty Belly, the one I was just telling you that I lost. So Kitty Belly, we had rolled it in for 50 uses, and this month I used it 12 times before I lost it, meaning that I used it a total of 35 times in the project so far. So well over halfway of the usage now, which is really frustrating, and I really do hope that I find it. But that's where we're at with Kitty Belly, and I can't swatch it for you because I don't have it. Next on the list is Trophy Wife, which is my Fenty highlighter in this insane gold colour. Trophy Wife was rolled in for the prompt Glittery. This was on the chopping block because it's just so, again, it's pretty out there and not very wearable every day, but I kind of just fell in love with it as well, and I'm happy for it to stay in my collection just for those times when I do think that it is suitable. It does look better when I have a tan. My tan from my holiday has faded a little bit now, so I probably won't be reaching for this as much again, but it is just really special. Just look at that. It does have a bit of a green undertone to it, which I think is what makes it a little bit weird and a little bit hard to fit into everyday life. But we like weird over on this channel, so she's going to stay. And the goal was to use this 20 times. I used it 14 times last month and 6 times this month, meaning that I reached my 20 use goal, and this one's rolling out. I rolled in the Glossier Cloud Paint in the shade Coast, and I rolled this in for the prompt Impulse Purchase. And this has a 50 use goal on it, and I think we're doing pretty well on that. Like, look at that, that is getting skin out. I've used this 21 times this month, so I've pretty much used this every time I've done my makeup, and it is just the most stunning like liquid contour on my cheeks. Like, I love the way that it blends and melts into my foundation. It just looks so good. And my first try with this, I really wasn't sure about it. I felt it was giving a little bit patchy, but every try after that has been fantastic. I don't know if the first time I might have tried to apply over powder instead of just straight onto my foundation, but all other goes with this have been amazing, and I'm really enjoying using it, and I can't wait to get those 50 uses on it. And yeah, it has been really good. Then we also have California, which was rolled in for the prompt. This was rolled in for the prompt blush, and this is also another discontinued product, sadly. I have been really focusing on this corner here. I don't know if you're going to be able, how much of that you're going to be able to see, but I've been really focusing on that corner there, and we've nearly worn it away, but we're not quite getting there. I keep saying maybe 2 or 3 months every video that I film, and again, like, this is taking a long time to wear this away, so I think again like another 2 or 3 months on that. So I've used this product 18 times this month, so almost every time that I've done my makeup, but I've got so many cute blushes in my collection, I had to go and reach for those a couple of times as well. I've used it 18 times this month, meaning that I've used it 34 times in this project so far. It's so funny because I bought what I thought was a dupe of this many years ago because I was worried about running out of this. And here I am, still with this and with the dupe of this. We've got a lot of California to get through. So, still happy with that. It is a lovely, stunning peachy colour, and I'll swatch that for you. It's really hard to swatch because of there's only a tiny amount of space that my finger can actually get into contact with. But it's like a lovely peachy colour, and then it did used to have a little bit of a gold reflect to it. But I do think now that it's so old that that's kind of faded away. But it's still a lovely peachy colour, and I am enjoying using that. Trophy Wife, we are rolling out. Kitty Belly is lost in the ether, so we're going to draw 2 new cards. I haven't even looked at the game board myself yet. I guess the only other thing that I need to say is that I don't have a joker in here, which is a crucial part of the game. So I've just been using the Jack of Spades as the joker because I can't be bothered to buy a whole new pack of cards just to get a joker. So, shuffling the deck. On camera, no cheating here. And I'm just going to draw the top 2 cards. So we have got the Jack of Spades. Oh wow. Okay, excellent. Okay, and the 7 of Clubs. Oh my god. Okay. So the Jack of Spades. So we're using the Jack of Spades as the substitute for the Joker. So I already know that means, are you joking me? So it's a product that I really, really don't want to pan. So it can be something that's quite difficult to pan, or something that is sentimental or expensive. So I'm going to have a think about that, because I really haven't even thought about what I could have as the are you joking me. So 7 of Clubs is just cream or liquid, so that should be pretty easy. I'm just going to pop away, grab the 2 products that we're going to roll in. I can't believe that. I suppose I would have always got the Jack of Spades even if I hadn't lost Kitty Belly, so I guess there's some reassurance there. So I've returned with my 2 products. It was a toss-up between this and the black eyeshadow in my Cosmic Brushes Serenity palette, but I actually think, like, even though black eyeshadow is one of the items that gets suggested, I wouldn't actually mind panning a black eyeshadow because I quite like a lot of depth in my looks anyway. So a black eyeshadow wouldn't even be that much of a joke to me. So I've just decided to go with the products that I don't really like that much. This is the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Soft Matte Foundation in the shade 290. So I have used quite a lot of this. Sorry, it's pretty gross on the inside. I have used quite a lot of this. So I did like it when I first got it. I just now have found powders that I enjoy a lot more than this one. The Kosas Feather Set powder, I think, is the one that I'm using. I can't remember the proper name, but really enjoying that one at the minute. It's got a really nice glowy finish to it, and this one is just is a little bit cakey, and I don't hate it, but I would never reach for it on purpose anymore, and it's just sort of sitting around in my collection. So I thought this would be a bit of a joke because I don't really want to use it anymore, but I do want to get it used as well. I don't just want to throw it away. I'm going to set a finish goal on this, and I'm pretty devastated because I've been enjoying my Kosas one so much, and it's just so good, and now I'm going to have to go back to this, and this just isn't the same. But I do want to, it's not hate panning because I don't hate it, and it would be good to get it out of my collection. So I'm going to set a finish goal on this for the Are You Joking Me prompt. And then for the liquid, this is another, look how ancient this is. This is just unforgivably old, really, isn't it? So this is from when KVD Beauty used to be Kat Von D, and before Kat Von D was literally insane. This is one of the Everlasting lipsticks, and this is in the shade Double Dare, and let me tell you, I was obsessed with this shade when I was like 25 or however old this is. I was obsessed with this shade. It was just like my perfect My Lips But Better shade, and this has got quite a lot of wear on it, and there isn't much left in here anyway. You can see quite a lot of windowing happening there, and I do really love this shade, and it would be good to just finally get this, let this die, you know, lay this to rest. It's had a long hard life with me, so this is going to have a finish goal on it as well. Totally obsessed with it. Even just looking at it now, I'm like, girl, you are the one. And I think it was one of those where I was starting to get to the last little bit, and I was like, I don't want it to run out. I want it in my life forever. But through doing that, you actually aren't using it anyway, so you might as well throw it away. There's not much left in here. I'm literally scraping the sides to get things out, so I'm hoping this will just be another couple of months. But I'm really looking forward to using this project to actually just get some of the stuff out of my collection that really should be finished by now anyway. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this update. Tell me what you think of my new roll-ins. Does the Fenty Beauty one count as a Are You Joking Me? I think it does, because I'm not into it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.